Despite back-to-back championships and a deep playoff run this season, the Las Vegas Aces have fired general manager Natalie Williams.
The Las Vegas Aces recently revealed why they are losing the WNBA spotlight, but let's face it, their own tantrums are more to blame than anything else. This is a team that thrives on scandals and off-court drama, and now they are accusing their coach of being too harsh. Not to mention the mass exodus, where big names like Alicia Clark and Kelsey Plum are leaving the team. Yes, this is the same squad that features three-time MVP AIA Wilson.
What is going on in their locker room? Like, this Aces team is falling apart. This is not a coach that I would want to play for.
However, the collective arrogance of these individuals has reached such absurd heights that it is not surprising that they are drowning in their own chaos. The Aces have transformed their dynasty into a drama, and it is evident that their actions are digging the grave they now find themselves in. Their egos are so high that they honestly make the banners of championship seem insignificant.
I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna try to be the best. I get y'all saying best player in the world. That's great. It looks great. But I want to be the best person. I want to be the best teammate, because that's how I get the best out of my team.
We're talking about a dynasty that had it all back-to-back in 2022 and 2023. A dream team that featured three-time MVP AIA Wilson and an entire fan base that worshipped the hardwood they walked on. But oh, how the mighty have fallen, and it's a tumble so messy it could win a gold medal in catastrophic failure. The Las Vegas Aces, once hailed as the WNBA's reigning queens, have now spectacularly fumbled their golden crown and tripped into chaos. Let's not sugarcoat this either.
The Las Vegas Aces, the team that revitalized the modern-day super team in the WNBA. They went from dominating the league, is now the team that did not live up to expectations this year, and is a team that's one by one falling apart in front of our own very eyes.
Let me break down the implication, and trust me, it's a train wreck worth dissecting. 2024 was supposed to be another victory lap, but instead it became a comedy of errors that no amount of championship banners could save. They limped through the playoffs, crashing out so pitifully that even their most devoted fans had to wonder what on earth went wrong.
We have to get better. We have to really take a sharp look at ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror, see our shortcomings.
The most startling and initial shock in a move that screams panic mode, the team's front office decided to fire general manager Natalie Williams. Yes, the same Natalie Williams who turned the Aces into a juggernaut, under the flimsiest pretext of front office restructuring. What exactly is their reputation as the league's most stable team? That's in flames now, and there's no PR spin to cover it. If that wasn't enough drama for you, let's add some assistant coach chaos. Both Natalie Nass and Tyler Marsh left the Aces to take head coaching positions elsewhere. Dry and high.
Natalie Nakase is now the head coach of the Valkyries.
It seems like everyone was running from a sinking ship, and who can blame them when your purported dynasty starts losing employees more quickly than a deflating basketball? Nassi made history as the first Asian American head coach in the NBA with the Golden State Valkyries, and Marsh landed a position with the Chicago Sky.
WNBA's newest franchise, the Golden State Valkyries, have named Natalie Nakase as their first ever head coach.
Chicago, as we just said, has Tyler Marsh as their head coach. He was also an assistant for the Las Vegas Aces, so that's caused a lot of back and forth because they've had two now assistant coaches leave.
Speaking of desperation, it seems like the Aces believed Becky Hammon could make things better by taking on quadruple obligations as general manager and head coach. This is because nothing says stability like adding extra duties to someone who is already under a lot of strain. Hammond, who formerly studied under the legendary Greg Popovich, must now balance front office duties with a collapsing team culture. Becky, good luck with that. It's like attempting to use a paper umbrella to control a hurricane.
We gotta make the moves necessary, whatever that means, to put the best product that we possibly can. It's not gonna be the same group probably next year. It just won't. And I'm sad about that, because I really like that group. They were a pain in my ass, but I was a pain in their ass too.
Not to mention the wonderfully public breakdown that occurred between Hammond and Kelsey Plum during the playoffs. The drama didn't end there though, as Hammond turned around and scolded her own players, accusing them of being more concerned with fame than winning. The phrase, "fucking celebrities," wasn't just a grumble. It was a mic drop that perfectly captured the tumultuous situation the Aces had become. Plum hardly showed up, scoring a pitiful 6 points on an embarrassing 2-point shooting night.
My players are in commercials and this and that and being freaking celebrities, and you get distracted.
Naturally, Kelsey Plum doesn't take criticism well. Rather than putting out the fire, she fueled it by declaring that she would not be renewing her contract and would become an unrestricted free agent in 2025. Is she merely being tough during negotiations, or is she truly tired of this failing ship? The idea of losing one of their biggest stars is making Aces fans anxious, and the hits keep coming. Veterans Alicia Clark and Tiffany Hayes, who came out of retirement to support this alleged dynasty, are also free agents. If they depart, the Aces will suffer greatly and their depth will vanish, leaving them to scramble to select a replacement.
We have to get better. We have to really take a sharp look at ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror, see our shortcomings.
Even Becky Hammon doesn't sound very hopeful because she has already publicly stated that the 2025 roster will not look the same, essentially confirming what everyone already knows. The dynasty days are over. The Aces aren't just collapsing, they're blowing up, and the WNBA is looking on with their hands. Scandals and controversies have sunk their claws deep into the Las Vegas Aces, destroying any semblance of a spotless reputation. At the heart of it all is a scandal so brazen that it feels torn straight from a crime. Thriller infractions of the salary cap.
For that, the league is investigating the Aces for potential salary cap circumvention. Back in May, the Las Vegas Convention Authority gave each of the players an additional $100,000 to basically be active in the community.
The Aces were caught red-handed attempting to manipulate the system by paying players through third parties. In order to get around the WNBA wage cap, outside parties were allegedly involved in paying more money to maintain the roster full as a form of discipline. Let's be honest, the league denied them their 2025 first-round draft pick. Losing a crucial draft pick is a self-inflicted wound that hurts deeply, especially for a team that is already in danger of losing its star power. Was there always more to their SUESS than basketball, or were there always hidden ties at play?
Everybody can be good here and there, but who can be great every single game, every possession? And that's what I'm striving for.
Becky Hammon has come to be associated more with scandal than with strategy. Hammon received a 2-game suspension for breaking rules at work. Dahami, a former player, didn't hold back when she accused the squad of bullying and body-shaming her because she was pregnant. It's the type of hypocrisy that makes you cringe. The league was rocked by Hammon's punishment, which further damaged the A's reputation. It's not just a bad look, it's a moral and ethical catastrophe that left many questioning if the team's alleged winning culture was fundamentally flawed.
WNBA suspends Becky Hammon for 2 games. They lose a first-round pick in 2025 because Derek Hamby says she was bullied for being pregnant, body-shamed, just really harassed.
The offer is quite straightforward. Let's talk about the Indiana Fever, a team that has transformed from the league's basement dwellers to serious contenders owing to a masterclass in rebuilding. We want you to just play and continue representing Las Vegas. The Fever's strategic leadership changes have been equally impressive. They brought back Kelly Kov and brought in Stephanie White as head coach, creating a front office that looks bulletproof compared to the chaos unfolding in Las Vegas. Caitlin Clark has been nothing short of a revelation, smashing 62 records in her rookie season and becoming the face of a revamped franchise. However, it's not just about the numbers. Clark's leadership has transformed the team from underdogs to a legitimate threat.
The offer is really simple. We want you to just play. We want you to keep repping Las Vegas.
Fans and possible free agents are drawn to Caitlin Clark because she is more than just a statistical marvel. Unlike the Aces, whose drama has probably driven free agents fleeing, her ascent has made Indiana a destination team. The so-called dynasty is now a cautionary tale, a masterclass in how to destroy something beautiful. Championships are temporary, but a reputation for self-destruction can last a lifetime, so congratulations. Meanwhile, rising stars Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell are prepared to lead this team to the next level, while the Aces are sinking in a swamp of their own, making the Fever on a meteoric rise poised to shake up the league for years to come. Vegas Aces, you've succeeded in transforming your empire into an immense skip fire, and to be honest, it's difficult to ignore. As this catastrophe unfolded, there was a mix of incredulity and, let's be honest, a little amount of shock and fear.
A lot of smack last year, I'm sure they heard it, and they got to smack us this year. So, for us, we will have a long off season.
The most startling and initial shock in a move that screams panic mode, the team's front office decided to fire general manager Natalie Williams. Yes, the same Natalie Williams who turned the Aces into a juggernaut, under the flimsiest pretext of front office restructuring. What exactly is their reputation as the league's most stable team? That's in flames now, and there's no PR spin to cover it. If that wasn't enough drama for you, let's add some assistant coach chaos. Both Natalie Nass and Tyler Marsh left the Aces to take head coaching positions elsewhere. Dry and high.